Building support, making a practical difference. This garden at Cookley near Kidderminster belongs to Teresa Scully. Her husband, Lance Corporal Richard Larkin, was killed in action in Afghanistan in June 2008. Since then, the garden hasn't received the attention it used to, so now it's being given a makeover by the Forces Support charity. Watch this space. They're hard at work too over at the Forces Support Furniture Warehouse in Leominster, renovating donated items which will then be sold to raise funds for the charity.
The charity is set up to provide practical support for the families of service personnel lost to war. There's lots of help which people to talk to, but don't seem to be any hands-on help for the sort of everyday things which, you know, after the death of a loved one must be quite difficult to get on with.
The charity has a shop, a team of dedicated volunteers and a well of donations and goodwill for those bereaved by modern warfare. Meanwhile, back in Worcestershire... It's nearly 2 weeks since we filmed at Teresa Scully's home here in Cookley while she was away on holiday. Now she's back and the job's done. So let's see what they think of it all. A unanimous thumbs up from children James, Malachy and Orla. A garden transformed, a family grateful.
Oh, well, you couldn't put it into words, really. It was just fantastic. It was like Ground Force team had been in and they'd revamped my house completely. It was delightful, and the children were just ecstatic, very humble that people are willing to do that sort of thing for families like ourselves.
Oh, fantastic. To see the kids enjoying it, Teresa enjoying it. That's what we're there for, really.
Proof, if it were needed, that there's a job for the Forces Support charity to do, they'd like to expand. Their appeal, more donations and more volunteers. Andy Newman, BBC Midlands Today, Worcestershire.